We're following developing news from Van Nuys, where the Menendez brothers are appearing in court virtually in hopes of getting resentenced in their notorious murder case.
The siblings are serving a life sentence for killing their parents nearly 3 decades ago. Kimberly Chang is live at the courthouse with the very latest. Hi, Kimberly.
Lou, Glenn, hi. We just learned a few seconds ago that hearing has now wrapped up, that the judge has decided to move the next hearing, which was scheduled in December, to January. Now, the judge was set to review new evidence and decide if it warrants another look at the convictions of the Menendez brothers. Now, take a look at this video from earlier this morning. Some relatives of the Menendez brothers, many who support their release, were seen walking into court here at the Van Nuys courthouse. There was a lot of media as well as a crowd of citizens who were trying to win a lottery to get a seat at the hearing. Roughly 16 citizens were taken in for that hearing that started about 10:30 this morning. The brothers attended virtually.
I'm just interested in the case, and I feel like it's time for them to be let out, so I wanted to be here.
The Melendez did the worst of worst that could happen, but there are so many kids in prison that deserve a second chance. A picture that Eric sent me for Christmas a few years back. He sent me a nice little note. He answered a question for me many years ago that I couldn't just quite understand why they did what they did.
What's the problem? I'm sorry to kill my parents.
Jose Menendez and his wife, Kitty.
Eric and Lau Menendez were convicted in the shotgun murders of their parents, Jose and Kitty, in their Beverly Hills home in 1989. Now, they were sentenced to life in prison without parole. Prosecutors said they killed their parents for their fortune and went on a spending spree after the murder. But defense attorneys argue new evidence of sex abuse at the hands of their father should set them free. The Menendez case has drawn renewed interest after the recent release of the Netflix drama Monsters, the Eric and Lau Menendez story, and the Menendez brothers documentary. The court hearing today was filed by the brothers' attorneys last May. Now at 53 and 56 years old, Eric and Lau requesting that the judge consider that new evidence. The new evidence includes a letter Eric Menendez wrote in 1988 to a relative describing the sexual abuse he had endured from his father. Lawyers had not known of the letter and realized it had not been introduced at their trials. More evidence emerged when Roy Rosello, a former member of the Latin pop group Menudo, came forward saying he had been drugged and raped by their father when he was a teen in the 80s. Menudo was signed to RCA Records, where Jose Menendez was chief operating officer. Rosello spoke about it in a docuseries and provided a signed declaration to the brothers' lawyers.
The status hearing is for the resentencing. It could be mundane or it could be significant depending on how things roll out. I'm hoping that it's significant. I'm actually hoping for, and I've said this before, I'm hoping for a resentencing that involves recalling the murder conviction, replacing it with a manslaughter and giving them time served.
Prosecutors recommended resentencing last month, saying the brothers have worked on rehabilitation and demonstrated good behavior in prison. Outgoing LA County District Attorney George Gascon asked for new sentences of 50 years to life that could make them immediately eligible for parole. Now, a judge was set to consider that request today, and also there's another hearing scheduled now that has been moved to January 30th. If they don't receive relief in court, there's another path to their freedom. The governor could possibly grant them clemency, but Governor Gavin Newsom has said he won't decide until incoming LA District Attorney Nathan Hochman reviews the case. Hochman has said he wants to carefully look at the evidence before making any decisions. Now, back here live, you can see there's a large group of reporters here waiting for the brothers' attorneys to exit the court and make a statement. We have a reporter who is inside the courtroom. We also have a crew that's there now waiting for that attorney. We will bring you the very latest as soon as we get it in the next hour. For now, reporting live in Van Nuys, Kimberly Chang, KTLA 5 News.